So today our first person that we have on the show is Hannah. She's a University of Arizona student, and so I just want to ask you, what is your advice for incoming freshmen?
My advice would be to ask a lot of questions because it helps with understanding. A lot of people are really afraid to ask questions, and that really holds them back. And asking good questions can boost self-confidence, creativity, and critical thinking skills. So it's really important in college.
Okay, our next guest is going to be Julia. Okay, Julia is also a University of Arizona student, and she's here today to share her story of what happens when freshmen are afraid to ask questions.
So I want to talk about I remember the first year I came to America, and then I was very shy, and my English was pretty bad. But a few weeks after I came here, and then the teacher told me write an essay, and I don't know how to write it, and I know what's the format of the essay, and I was afraid to ask teacher at that time because I think if I ask a question, they think I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And then I just afraid, and but I want to say thank you to my history teacher because she always helped me without my asking, and then she always told me that ask her if I have questions. So she changed my mind a lot because I overcome and start to ask questions because I think people are nice and teachers are very very happy to help you if you ask a question that you have. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next guest is Jennifer, also a freshman here at University of Arizona, and so she's also going to be sharing her story.
Whenever I just had bad experiences that entail just not asking questions, especially in high school, freshman year when I didn't really know anyone, I was just so scared to speak in front of the class. I don't know why. Looking back on it, I regret that because I could have just had such better grades just from asking questions. Even in just dumb, not dumb classes, but classes that are supposed to be easier, like art and things like that. It's just all attention to detail, and you really just have to listen well and ask questions when you need. Your teachers are there for a reason. So
Thank you so much. And lastly, our last guest is Christopher, who's also another freshman at University of Arizona. Hi.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So would you like to share your story?
Yeah, I think there's definitely an importance in asking questions, especially in college. It's a time in your life where you're trying to learn, and if you don't ask questions, it definitely limits yourself. And I'm not very outgoing, and I'm pretty stubborn, so I don't ask questions a lot, and that definitely got me in trouble in high school and set me back, and I kind of stumbled my way through this first semester. So I think that anyone trying to take college seriously and actually get something out of it needs to ask questions.
Okay. Well, that concludes our show for today. Our main thing was just about trying to teach freshmen, and not just freshmen, any classmen, that it's very important to ask questions because if not, it can set you back. And some things are really easy if you just ask questions because you could just be confused on how to do a project or something like that. But if you ask questions, it's really simple and you could get a great grade. So thank you all for coming in today.